Right then, are you ready? 5 words you never hear in Pattaya or Phuket bars. I am here for the conversation. Yep, here I am, a grumpy retired Englishman living in the rice fields of Isaan, surrounded by chickens that hate me, heat that melts my last working brain cell, and more bar girls than a moralist's nightmare. You think you know their story, do you not? Gold diggers, broken, lazy, uneducated. Do you think you know the Isaan Bargirl story? Think again. I'm going to ask you a question in a moment, a proper stumper, and I will not answer it until you have walked a mile in their flip-flops. So sit down, shut up, and listen. Bloody bird. Every morning, 4 a.m. Even the roosters here are mercenary. Right, where was I? Ah, yes. The women they whisper about but never bother to understand. Let us start with a myth you are most comfortable hugging. They are all after money. Well, yes and no. Bear with me. Most tourists see a bar in Pattaya or Phuket. Neon, pink, sticky floors, a girl smiling as if she does not have a care in the world. They buy her a drink. She laughs. He thinks easy, shallow, just wants my wallet. However, here is a question I promised. The one I am going to leave hanging like a wet sock. What if the most selfish thing she ever did was to start working in that bar? Hold that thought. Let us set the scene properly. Now, before I do that, a short disclaimer. This is not my autobiography or anyone else's. The voice is my own and the images are AI generated. Now, with the algorithms happy, the scene is Isaan, northeast Thailand, the land of sunburned rice paddies, buffalo that look wiser than most philosophers, and the country's lowest minimum wage. We are talking 300 to 400 baht a day. That is about 8 to 10 quid for 10 hours in a field with a hoe if you are extremely lucky, and most are not. Now, imagine you are a young woman here, 18, maybe 20. Your mum's back is bent from planting rice, your daddy's drinking himself into an early grave. Your little brother needs school books, and grandma is coughing blood but refuses to see a doctor because the hospital costs more than dying. You have 3 choices. 1. Work the fields. Earn 8 quid a day. Watch your family starve slowly. 2. Factory in Bangkok. Earn 12 quid a day. Live in a dorm with 30 others. Send money home? Maybe. 3. Go south to the tourist bars. Earn in one night what mum earns in a fortnight. Now tell me, which one is the greedy choice? Thought so. See, we Westerners have this romantic idea of poverty. We think it as photogenic, noble. We want them to be happy, simple rice farmers smiling through their misery. Nevertheless, poverty is not a postcard. It is watching your mother cry because she cannot afford painkillers. It is your little sister being courted by a 60-year-old German because at least he has a pension. The bar girl's first customer is not some fat farang in a beer bar. Her first customer is necessity. Besides, here is a bit that makes your liberal heart uncomfortable. Most of them do not hate the job. They hate the stigma. The work itself, it is a transaction, like selling insurance, just with better lighting and worse hangovers. What they truly value: family, duty, face. In Isaan culture, you do not live for yourself. You live for your parents, for your siblings, for the ancestors who farmed this dust before you. To send money home is not being exploited. It is being a good daughter. So that question I asked earlier, what if the most selfish thing she ever did was to start working in that bar? Here is the answer. Because walking into that bar was an act of self-erasure. She gave up her own reputation, her own good girl status, her own quiet dreams of a simple village wedding, so her family could eat. The selfish thing would have been to stay home, keep her honour, and watch them sink. That is the part nobody tells you. Now, let us walk a day in her flip-flops. Besides, I mean a real day, not the highlight reel. She wakes up at 7 a.m. in the small rented room behind the bar. Not a penthouse, a concrete box with a fan that sounds like a dying motorbike. She makes instant noodles. She checks her phone. 3 missed calls from Mum, 2 from her 6-year-old son who lives with Grandma back in Konkan. She video calls him. Mama, when are you coming home? She smiles, says, soon. Then she cries into her coffee before he hangs up. That's virtual parenting. It is brutal and it happens every single day. By 10 a.m., she is at the market haggling over vegetables. She is not a party girl. She is a household CFO. She knows exactly how much to send home, how much to save, and how much to pretend she does not have when her cousin asks for a loan. 2 p.m. She starts getting ready. Hair, makeup, the uniform. Not because she loves it, because presentation is professionalism. You think a bar girl does not work hard? Try smiling at a drunk Australians and Brits for 10 hours while wearing heels that would break a mountaineer. 5 p.m. The bar opens. Besides, here is where the real grind begins. It is not sex, it is emotional labour. Listening to lonely men, laughing at terrible jokes, pretending she finds a bald 50-year-old from Manchester or Melbourne fascinating. She is a therapist, a clown, and a businesswoman rolled into one. Besides, through it all, she is calculating. Not how much can I fleece him. However, how many more nights until Mum's debt is cleared? How many more smiles until my son can go to university? 2 a.m. The bar closes. Feet bleeding, ears ringing. She walks home alone. Counts her money, sends 80% home, keeps 20% for rice, soap, and a little bag of mango with sticky rice. Her one small joy. That is resilience, not the Instagram kind, the real kind. Now, here is where the story gets genuinely lovely, so do not let my grumpiness fool you. Ask any Isaan Bargirl what she wants. Go on, I will wait. I want my daughter to be a doctor. I want to open a noodle shop. I want to buy 2 cows and a small rice field. Not a mansion, not a Mercedes, a noodle shop, cows, education. I know one woman, call her Fon. Worked bars for 11 years, saved every extra baht. Today, she runs a little grocery store in Udon Thani, sells instant noodles and shampoo. Her son is in medical school in Konkan. Her mother has not worked in 5 years. When I asked Fon if she regretted anything, she laughed. Real laugh, not the bar laugh. She said, the job was a bridge, uncle. Ugly bridge. However, it got me to the other side. That is the entrepreneurial spirit they do not show you. These women are master strategists. They budget, they network, they learn English, Mandarin and Russian phrases just to upsell a lady drink, and then they invest. Some go home, build a chicken coop, start a laundry service. Others stay longer, save more, and eventually buy land. Land in Isaan is freedom, and freedom is worth more than a clean conscience from a tourist who never had to choose between feeding a child and keeping their dignity. So, why do we get it so wrong? Why does the average British bloke on holiday see a bar girl and think victim or villainous? Because of what I call the Farang gaze. We look at her through our own dirty lens. We see sex. We see money. We see a story that fits our narrative, either tragic or tawdry. We never see the daughter who calls her mum every night, the woman who volunteers at the village temple during Buddhist holidays, the auntie who took in her orphan nephew despite barely having enough for herself. We do not see her. Now look, I am not romanticising the job. It is hard, it is risky. Some women are exploited, some are trapped. Bad things happen. That is real too. However, the majority, they are not passive victims. They are active agents. They chose a difficult path, not because they are broken, but because they are practical. Besides, that is not sad. That is heroic, in a quiet, unsung way. So the next time you see a bar girl in a YouTube video or a dodgy documentary, I want you to pause. Do not ask, is she a good girl or a bad girl? Ask, what is her bridge? Where is she trying to go? Right, I hear my neighbour starting her noodle cart. Lek, a former bar girl. Now she sells the best pad see ew in the district. She yells at me every morning, "Uncle, you eat yet?" I have not, however, I will. Because here is the final truth, and I will say it before my eggs burn. These women are not saints. They are not sinners. They are just people. People who learn that sometimes to save everyone else, you have to let the world think the worst of you. Besides, if that is not worth a second look, I do not know what is. So, next time you are in Thailand and you see a girl in a bar, laughing a little too loud, do not judge, do not pity, just nod. She is working, same as you, just with better stories and worse footwear. Right, now I'm off for noodles, and if you will excuse me, I have to go be yelled at by a former bar girl who runs the best damn kitchen in Isaan. Life is funny like that. Before you click away, here is your job. Hit that comment section. Tell me, have you ever changed your mind about someone after learning his or her full story? I will pin the best one. On top of that, if you want more grumpy, honest tales from Isaan, smash that like button. It confuses the algorithm and I enjoy chaos. Then subscribe if you have not already done so. I have stories about water buffaloes, bad monks, and the time I accidentally attended a ghost wedding. You do not want to miss that. Right. Noodles await. Take care, and remember on why you cannot always blame the Thai bar girl when a Western man gets rinsed during a relationship, as the girl's intentions were an open secret. So be nice. It costs nothing. Bye-bye.